been on my shit, so I got some time to talk my shit. Y'all knew I was finna come back. Oh, that just made my ear ring. Y'all knew I was finna come back. Okay, so you know I'm a real practitioner. I just been up here drinking my cranberry juice and eating my sandwich and my chips, doing my work, having my quiet time, doing some self-care, okay? The color pink is gonna always represent self-care for me, okay? Okay. Thank you, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So yeah, pink is always gonna be self-love for me. That's what it's always been. So this is a picture. This is my favoriteest picture in the world. Me and my dad. I think I was about 3 years old. Yeah. And with that being said, my father's birthday just passed and my dad is gone. And you know, since like I always knew this about myself, that I'm highly spiritual, high-ranked practitioner, okay? I just was thinking, I'm like, you know what? You just go through the craziest things in life. And like, next thing you know, all this time passes and it's like a serious thing to cherish and to like think back on. Like, I love this picture. Like, I have hundreds, thousands of pictures of me and my dad, me and my dad, me and my dad, right? Like, for real. But this is my favorite fucking picture. So just wanted to bring it back because I'm like, yeah, that man's birthday just passed. Okay, we are in Aquarius season. Okay. Y'all knew I was gonna get up here and talk my shit, but welcome back to another episode. It's Mad Oracle Tarot with High Priestess JC coming to you with another one. And if you like any of this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Cranberry juice. So I'm a real practitioner, you guys. I lived the life of a real practitioner too. Yeah, so this is what's been going on here. You know, I have not touched none of these cards. Actually, it's time to turn them back over. I turned these over because, like I said, I'm a real practitioner. Okay. So I turned these over. You know, I've got my room the way that I've got it because I'm a real practitioner. Okay. Y'all have been hanging out with me in my room. You know, and I'm always going to protect my domain, everything I got going on. Always protect my shit. So it should not be you know, issues with people watching my content and shit, not only because of like this man that I'm with, but because like people are trying to get in on my personal life, like that type of shit. And y'all are weird. And people are always gonna watch me because of like the man that I'm dealing with, okay? Because like he's way older than me. And people keep trying to like figure out stuff about it. Or like figure out stuff about me. Or like, I know I'm young. I just had my 27th solar return, honey. So people be watching my shit so that they could try to pick my life apart. And in my solitude recently, I have discovered that that's literally the answer. Because I don't hate my life at all. And I know a lot of things, and I know a lot about, you know, a lot of things. And I'm very raw and open, you know? So it's like, I just was thinking, like, that is the answer. People are watching me not to support me. They're watching to surveil and to get evidence or to pick things apart and get clues about stuff. Why? Because I'm a practitioner. I know. I know. And so it's like, I just be thinking, like, why y'all so curious and miserable? You know, I've been so busy, y'all, and like I said, I've been in my shits, okay? That's why I got time to talk, because I've did everything I've been supposed to been doing, okay? This is my real job, my real life, my real, like, I'm not saying like what I'm reading about is my real job or my real life. There are pieces and components of things that may resonate collectively only because, like, I am the one that y'all are getting the message through, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be weird as hell. Like, y'all think I'm doing tarot on people, and, like, you know, even to the point where all that stuff that y'all know about, you know, all that stuff with, like, me and being separated from my child, and, like, you know, whatever that little weird situation was supposed to be, or however it was supposed to look, or whatever it was supposed to be set up to make me look like to the public, or make me feel about my life, or whatever the rude gesture was. Because, like, the way that my dad died, it was literally like a yo daddy joke. Like, y'all be getting disrespectful with shit, and y'all wonder why I'm being evil. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why I'm being evil. Y'all wondering why my return to senders is tearing that ass up. Y'all, y'all wondering, and y'all is motherfucking wondering why I'm still prospering, why my life is a-okay, why I am a-okay, okay? More than fucking a-okay, I am extraordinarily motherfucking abundant, okay? Y'all wondering why. Y'all wondering why. But it's because y'all keep doing shit and being disrespectful. I ain't never in my life had to deal with a grown ass, unimportant ass, weird ass, feminine, just literally watch my fucking platforms just to try to speculate how my relationship is going with a man, just because you want to feel entitled to feel like you know something, or you know him, or whatever. And two, I was thinking about, in my day in history, I have dealt with a few funny, weird feminines that would sit up there and try to study me over a nigga. And then everybody will be looking stupid because I'll end up ditching the guy and leveling up on my own, doing my own thing, living my life and moving on. You know what I'm saying? We not finna keep doing that. We not finna keep doing that, okay? Because for one, if you're male-centered like that, there is something lacking in your life, and you're gonna need to pick it up and get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's going on in my life. Do you know what's going on in your life? I do tarot, all type of stuff. People be trying to be funny and everything. For what? What's the problem? You cannot watch me and start trying to calculate and correlate and put things together. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker done sat up there and love bombed you, lied to you, used me as a pawn, because that type of shit be going on. And that's why I just be at home chilling, y'all, on some real shit. I just be at home chilling on some real shit. So yeah, just, and I'm always by myself. I ain't got no friends for real. I told you I got intuitive friends, and that's just intuitive friends, okay? But I do not have anyone in my space that is a trusted source of like just purely wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like in my adulthood, in my womanhood right now. Okay? It's just so ghetto down here. It's just so ghetto. Like it's already been 10 minutes and just the ghettoery that I've just been talking about in the last 3-4 minutes of this. It has just been good. Okay? Y'all, I've been trying my best. I've been trying to be good and all type of stuff, but y'all already know. Don't make me get Archangel Michael up in this bitch. That man really do shows out for me. So anywho, I don't know what we finna be talking about. I just turned all these over. I didn't finish turning that one over. Literally, like, yeah, this is my altar table. I thought y'all knew that by now. How long I've been up here? Child. It don't matter if I'm on a platform or if you see me in person, okay? I arrive heavy, okay? I am a force. It don't matter where you see me. I am a force, okay? I understand things and I have the ability to orchestrate things how they need to be done, okay? If I am protected from you, if you ain't supposed to be fucking with me or in contact with me or anything of that nature, you will get in trouble. Please know that. You will get in trouble. If you spying on me for someone else's sake, you're going to get in trouble. You will get in trouble. Okay? So there's that. People just be weird. You know? People just be weird. So now all y'all are obsessed with watching the little 27-year-old practitioner. Really? This should be fun, shouldn't it? Okay. So I think we're gonna do Modern Witch Tarot. Nah, cause there was an issue with people kept calling me a witch and stuff like that. Okay, and literally the only variable difference is like lineage to lineage type of thing. My ancestors don't like it when people call us witches. They don't like that term. They do not like that term. Like the ranking is even different for me. So we don't like that term. So we is on the lucky number 13 here. I don't know why I can't talk. But we on the lucky number 13 here. I've made some posts as well on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page, pretty much everywhere where you can find me. Astrology, okay? The moon phases, okay? The planetary events, okay? Most recent planetary transits, okay? Because I'm posting those things like that because I want to get more into the tarot with y'all, okay? Excuse me. I want to get more into the tarot. Why? Because I wanted to integrate the astrology into the tarot just so things can get organized, okay? Oh, and another thing too, I think this is another reason why they was mad. Because when you're lurking on my pages and stuff, and when you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, like triangulation, siphoning, or even just mentioning me, referencing me, anything of that nature, your energy will leak through here. And I think I've told like a lot of people that before. Your energy will leak through here. Like you will be summoned through here, okay? You will be summoned through here because the question will be, what the fuck are you doing? And why are you in my space? And what do you want? So like there was some things on my YouTube here, old videos, probably like a year now, okay? Of me channeling things, kind of seeing where things are. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all up in them. Just look now, we up here. Oh well, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Okay, I just wanted to see something real quick. I know. Now I got 8 fucking platforms and stuff and all. Because y'all need to stop watching me like this is a game. And we not in warning season anymore. And ain't no more warnings being dished out. It's just straight up work, honey. Okay? Just that straight. So please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm not playing with nobody. They up there making jokes talking about we doing tarot on everybody. Okay. Modern Witch Tarot. The Lovers is up here, okay? So in this energy, this is Gemini energy. This actually does correlate here because I'm going to talk about how the moon is in the phase Gemini, and it is a waxing moon, which means it is building up to the full moon that's coming up in about 5 or 6 days or so, okay? And we've got the Queen of Wands energy and the Four of Pentacles energy, all right? So here in this energy, this could be some type of projection, some type of confirmation, or some type of incoming message or incoming situation here on why someone either held back from you or why something about your power was being held back. Because like this also is given like reflective energy, or okay, it's like reflection. It's like, yeah, like past or present, like a shedding, okay? Rebirth energy, that's what I've been talking about up here a few little times, okay? Rebirth energy. And it's like really heavy in this energy because this Age of Aquarius stuff is a huge thing apparently. So like the social, spiritual, economical activism that's going on during these warfare times, it's literally just like happening. it's just happening, okay? So yeah, time tells all truths, okay? So yeah, something definitely is gaining here. You know, I ain't gonna say it. Okay, so something definitely is gaining here. So this is like that thing here where I just want to keep saying something or somebody kind of understands the dynamic of what has to go and what has to come with, okay? It's like not in survival mode though. If something was rooted in survival mode, it was only for the time being because it could have been like something on impulse here. I feel like there's like a revelation or something that might be swinging around in this energy. Okay, but yeah, because on to new roads, honey. All right, on to new roads. Because this probably would connect back to what I was saying in the last reading about like divine feminine. Maybe you're supposed to feel discontent or just feel okay. It's like a rebranding energy. It's like, oh, I'm not happy with this, so I gotta figure out what to change up, what to do, how to do something, okay? It's like that's where that is. And I don't know why I'm talking like this, because it's like I feel like I'm kind of digging into something that is more meaningful, and I feel like that's kind of where this energy is like leading to. Maybe even too, it could be a thing of like you thinking deeper into something, because it's like other people or other energies that were kind of conflicting with you or being weird about stuff is not on this. Okay, they're not, baby. you gotta reach me to get to me, and if you can't reach me, how you gonna get to me? Like, yeah, that's kind of, it's yeah, okay. The devil card does want to be out. Okay, so this right here, I know this seems messy, but it's not. It's actually very healthy. It's very healthy. Because people just was not there with you. It's like it don't matter what they try to do, they're just not there. And another thing too is like they can only see you from their own toxicity, from their own lens. And some people do not have a clean perspective or a pure view. You know, and it's because they don't know that experience of like accountability and like yeah, ownership of self, owning yourself and stuff like that. Then we just say the justice card is about self-worth ranking. Okay, so karmic justice. Okay, yeah, see, karmic justice has been activated. You know, this is a nasty combination. This is like, yeah. So, and I feel like it's like, it's rebranding. Yeah, like purity. When I say rebranding, I mean like the way you look at yourself, the way you value yourself, the way you process things. It was like a dull point in history even, because like, why aren't people that observing? You know, everybody just be wanting to die hard, live their experiences. Like people be die harding like to the max, you know. The way you think is favorable, divine feminine. It's not even just the way you think, it's like your essence. Okay, your essence, your confidence, what fuels you. Okay, what fuels you. For some of you here, this was like since birth, even with like you learning the difference between observing and absorbing. Okay, and you know, when you kick certain energies out, like I mean kick out, like you just be like, oh, I'm done. When you kick certain energies out, you watch yourself bloom and thrive, you know? Yeah. All right. Yeah. 9 of Cups and everything is fine. When you kick certain things out, it's like, at least you're able to find your way through the fog, and that's where it kind of brings us back to the 7 of Swords of what has to get sacrificed and what can come along. Somebody may have wanted to make you feel like you were sacrificing things, or they wanted to make, yeah, this is a crazy message. They wanted divine feminine to feel like your shortcomings were praised, or your shortcomings were taking place because of something you did, or because of something that you're binded to that you can't get out of. This could have been a form of manipulation, magic, or illusions or something. Okay, I'm telling you here too, while I was talking about those astrology posts, Neptune and Aries. Okay, Neptune was in Pisces, Neptune's in Aries. Okay, there's a full generational chain has been broken. And I also was saying something too, okay, about breaking a 7-year curse. Okay, like there's so much like piled up. Okay, like it's giving clairvoyant stacks. Okay, but yeah, so anointed woman energy. Someone here too could be getting exposed for maybe even like wanting to perceive something as toxic, or wanting to perceive you as toxic, or wanting to utilize something in a toxic way for their own fulfillment. Or that's what somebody was doing. It could have been a form of exploitation or something. Okay. It's either like exploitation or it's being iffy. I was finna say wishy-washy, but Spirit said be gentle. The iffiness wasn't like nothing personal. It really just like somebody was at their own standstill. And the reason why they were at their own standstill was because of the way something was being exploded. Okay, I was gonna say exposed, but because of the way something exploded. Okay, something exploded in someone's face. It's like something could have even exploded like before whatever it was supposed to conspire even. Divine feminine. Anointed woman, divine feminine. Okay, this is so interesting here. So, like I said, this is a nasty mix-up with some of these cards, but this is good, though. So, this is what I'm looking at here. Do you see these two people and these two people? And you see, like, that demon angel thing up there. All right, so there's something about you becoming who others try to be. You are the sacred remnants of something, okay? You're the sacred remnants of something, baby. And it's like, it's crazy because there's either this thing or this situation of like some form of illusion that was supposed to stop you or bind you up or something, okay? Bind up your plans even. Something is significant too about like being put on a pedestal. Like somebody could be putting you on a pedestal, or like you have this pedestal now. You have this pedestal now after people have tried so hard to like either take it or like derail you or something. All right. There's something about expression and freedom as well here, okay? Oh, this is the star of the show. Everything is flowing. Yeah, definitely like derailment or making you feel like your plans blew up in your face before they could even take off, as a form of sabotaging. Or kind of like making you feel hopeless. Because there's this dynamic here where it's supposed to be looking like you faking everything, or shit, I cannot believe this message is wild. It's supposed to be looking like you're faking everything and you're really in bondage, or you're really kind of just in an area of life where you're just doing whatever feels right and all this and that. Yeah. Watchers. That's what kept playing in my head too. I don't know what song it was, but the song, she was like, I got haters watching and complaining. Like, haters imitating, watching, and complaining. I was like, why does that keep over and over and over? Like over. There's definitely karmic third parties watching. And that's where like the projection is coming from. Yeah. And this is like the fuck around and find out energy of everything, because it's like they're watching you, and like things are like coming to you, okay? Things are coming to you. This is that thing. Remember like that train analogy came? Somebody's wondering why they're so far away on their stop because they didn't get off, you know, quick enough at their train stop, okay? So yeah, like this would come off as like you're not grounded, or you're not really getting the idea of something, okay? Woo lady or some shit. That's what the insult would be. You're like a woo lady or whatever. That's why I was saying earlier, like people were sitting up trying to call me a witch and stuff, and I'm not a witch. Like the ranking is a lot. Like Julius Caesar don't run me, so that's just where that be at for real. And genetically and bloodline and all that, there's just nothing you can do about it. So, you know, for some people they might think it don't matter, but like when you really have, you know, all your stuff and credentials and stuff like that, like it do be matter. So, but it's for you, your stuff, right? And I know everybody is not like this, but some things may help. So yeah. yeah. So if your psyche and stuff can blow up in your face, or your plans can blow up in your face to make it seem like you not efficient, or you not catching on, or duh, you know. On my other channel, I talk about that a lot. Like it's like a couple readings back to back on there where I keep talking about people, communities and stuff is like projecting all this mental projection of like thinking that, you know, they are slow, or this whole thing right here is like a literal duh. Fuck around and find out. All them weak ass ideas and all that. For some of you here too, you could be figuring out the other side. It's either like the other side of someone's feelings, or the other side of someone's experience. This is kind of given like a emotional inclination, like a connection going up a new level here. Okay, yeah, like a connection going up a level. And like in other instances, this would be like a confidence boost, a vitality boost, and an emotional intelligence refurbishment, meaning like you're wiser, stronger, smarter, okay, more aware, your self-worth is up there, okay, your standards are high. Child, this is crazy. What is going on here? I'm trying to get up off here soon. I ain't trying to be up here all night, okay? I've been up working nonstop already, okay? So I do need some time to go to sleep. But yeah, like, what is this? Who is this? What is this? Somebody, that's how I was saying. There's like an inclination in a connection or something like that. But like, maybe you were supposed to feel like your psyche or something was blowing up in your face, or something, or something about coping with some form of reality or some form of time frame that just didn't feel right or didn't seem right or something like that, okay? I'm telling you, all of this feels like manipulation, hate, projection, okay? Regrets. Somebody is in regrets. And something was supposed to make you feel like you was gonna be in regret, okay? Ooh. 10-10 for the win. Okay. 10-10 for the win. Cold cut calculated. Wow. Make it seem like you were gonna regret something. This is like this transformative, you know? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Transformative. I feel like somebody could have been trying to like utilize, like for all I care, somebody could have been trying to make it out like they were utilizing you as a point of self-reflection for them to do their healing or something, okay? For them to do their healing, but there's like some type of standby energy where somebody or some people or this energy or something became part of some type of celebration of your shortcomings. I think I did just say that. It was from a celebration to your shortcomings. I don't know what it was. This was supposed to have been looking like a ritual or some form of humiliation. I don't know why I almost started speaking in tongues to y'all. I don't do that up on camera. I do that stuff in private. I do it all in private. So, anywho, that demon almost came out of me. I keep telling y'all, yeah, we getting all the queens up here, baby. We getting all the queens up here. You are primordial. Oh, in one of the little videos where I was acting stupid, this is the thing about me up here, okay? I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do, but everything up here is totally real, totally valid, totally valuable, and just what it's gonna be. So anyways, in another one of them videos, I was up there, like, you know, I was pregnant as hell in one of them videos, okay? I'm still pregnant as hell, y'all, oh my God. But that day, me and baby were just like on space shit. And I was talking about how like divine feminine, you could be a genie, okay? But like people don't know what genies really are, okay? You could be a genie, okay? And like you grant wishes. But I feel like this is like the end mark of like what those wishes be or what those grants be, okay? And yes, I'm talking about some really deep, dark goddess energy, okay? For real, for real. But yeah, like a genie, okay? The genie. And even I could be talking about a jinn spirit for real. And this would be where like, yeah, somebody was bi-curious. Bi-curiousness is really kind of like a sexual term. Lord, people be weird. People be weird. They were like bi-curious, okay? And like kind of banning in on celebrating your shortcomings, but it was as a form of like harvesting or siphoning, like a form of pleasure to, and they be sitting up there, oof. Seven of Pentacles wants to be up here, okay? All right. Thought there was another seven up here, but it's not. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. This will put like a low-key Five of Pentacles energy. A low-key Five of Pentacles energy, which will be like sacrifice, even like devastation, okay? So this is kind of like being at the edge. I don't know why I'm reading this like this. it's like somebody's trying to put themselves in your shoes or something, or like trying to validate something in some type of way, whatever. But yeah, like, so, and I think it's because people are trying to understand your wisdom, your strength, or trying to understand the peace, the peace that you have, or what you did to move forward. This is giving strong return to sender energy, okay? Because it's like you are supposed to be resting in the midst of like tables and stuff turning. And it could have been something too where like somebody could have been hoping that you didn't move on from some type of tragedy, or people was trying to see if you moved on from some type of tragedy or something, or hoping or praying on your downfall and stuff. These people are just getting exposed. And yeah, spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. What is these? Ooh. Somebody's broken out of spiritual jail. Ooh, somebody made bail out of spiritual jail. Ooh. Ooh. Divine feminine. Ooh, all the queens are up here. All the queens are up here. And we still got that. Everything is fine. You broke out of spirit. Every single time you broke out of spirit. And these people sitting up trying to celebrate your shortcomings and celebrate your psyche and humiliating you. Humiliating what's going on. And then on top of that too, breaking out of spiritual jail, it's kind of like the plan is panning how the plan planned through. This is totally receiving energy. This is totally receiving energy. And we're back up here with this 4 cups as energy. We're back up here with this 4 cups as energy. Because if it seems like you're not getting your way, that's how other people can get satisfaction off of your shortcomings. Are we done? Okay, we are done. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's clean this up. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Let's see. We didn't get no dice today. We just gonna keep strolling and rolling with what's going on. I will see you guys next time.